What's happening, guys? It is the Saturday edition with TSM Roofing. We're headed to Prescott and Chino Valley today. A kind of a light day, but we're gonna go check out a nice presidential or Grand Sequoia job, and then we're gonna go look at a couple roofs and see what we got going on there. We had a guy call, so he's got like 3 buildings on a property that sound like they all need to be re-roofed, so we're gonna go check those out. And then, but first we'll check in with our crew. For now, we're on I-17 and it's a mess, so hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get up there. Okay, so one of the stops we're making today, and we're actually up in Chino Valley, kind of on the edge of Prescott, Chino Valley. We have a house that we did, that the Grand Sequoia one I was talking about, is actually a go back for us. Look, stuff comes up, we make mistakes, but we made some mistakes on this one, so we are replacing 2 slopes on it that wasn't real happy with the install on it. And look, it happens. For us, it's just addressing it and getting it taken care of and doing right by the homeowner. So we'll jump up here and take a look at it. I'll show you what went wrong, and you can kind of see, and this is transparent. I mean, we'll show like our fault. You can't believe that we're never going to do anything wrong. It's, we want to make sure we take care of it at the end of the day and do the right thing. So that is what we're doing here. It hurts financially, but it's the right thing to do. So we're taking care of it. We'll jump up here with the crew and take a look at it. All right. Like I said, we're at a go back here in Prescott, Chino Valley area. We had to replace a slope or 2. Like I said, we're not perfect. We don't claim to be perfect. If we make a mistake, we're gonna own it. We're gonna fix it. So let's check it out. Guys have been here for a little while so far. Looks like they're getting close to finishing. This is a GAF Grand Sequoia job. So we got a GAF Grand Sequoia, also known as a presidential by Certainty. Super cool shingle. Love the design. So what happened here, we had this big slope right here, a little slope over there that we had to tear out and reinstall. There were a few issues with the install. Like I said, we make some mistakes. And the biggest thing is just owning them. So we're gonna go talk to Timbo Slice over here. He's all bagged up. This is good. Is that as fast as you can go? What's the word, Tim?
Trying to get this figured out.
Having issues with it?
These shingles just suck.
But they scribbled that one out. That's your old line?
My old line, yeah.
Okay, so if you have this, because you're supposed to go off the notch on your previous one, right?
Yeah.
So you're like that. So my question is, why can't you go? I realize that maybe they're 1/8 of an inch off, but they're pretty much 5. So you should if you have one consistent course, you should be able to go 10 inches. I wouldn't go 5. I wouldn't go every course, but here, Benjamin, let's go like this. How about, because you're gonna have to match those. So let me see your pencil. We like this line. This one's good.
Yeah.
Agreed. Did somebody have like blue chalk? Is that what they got?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just kind of go off of each one over there.
So is that this line? No. Hold on. So I would go. Yeah, I mean that needs to be. I'd go a strong 5, and then he needs to hold to the top of the shingles over there. It's up under it.
I know. It's fine. Just go every other.
I might have some blue in my truck.
This way, that's all I needed. You got to figure out, because for me to bring it down, I need a point of reference.
Right.
Shingle.
Right.
So now I have it.
Yeah.
With the line.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you can find it.
I'm more useful than I look, Benjamin. I can't count in Spanish though. Red is dead, blue is new. You know that saying? Maybe you might be able to use red down there since you don't have so many lines. That blue's hard to see.
Just gotta go slow.
You can see? Is it that one?
It's on the line.
They're not gonna be, you can't go off of your teeth too much is what.
But that's what they were complaining about, the teeth being tight.
No, and short, because some of them were so short it wasn't showing a shadow line. It needs a consistent shadow line. Okay. So like, I think that's fine.
It's higher.
But that is the 5, that's what it's supposed to be. That's the 5 inches. That's where the notch is at. So let me see one more.
Let's do it.
Huh? Two type. Dos.
Otra vez, güey. Otra vez.
Who had the orange? Okay, so what we got going on here to fill everybody in. When we did the initial install on this, like temperatures were definitely still a little bit on the cooler side, and we were having some issues with the shingles. And usually this is a pretty good product, but we found that these shadow lines were pretty inconsistent. The homeowner wasn't real happy with them. Some of them, the shadow line was not as pronounced as others. So what we're doing here, this corner over here was one of the worst areas. So we removed that, and we're trying to adjust our courses just enough so they still look nice and straight, but they show the shadow lines enough. So we already have these points established, and we need to drop them a little bit. So we kind of got to feather that in over the course of that 20 feet or whatever it is. And that's why you saw me snapping lines to the tops of these shingles. I was reaching under to get to the tops of these. And then it's not ideal. They're kind of working backwards on it, but just to make sure that we like where our lines are at. So we ran this one through because this is like our control line from this rest of this main slope. So we have our control line going through, and then he's able to pull down measurements off of that line, and he's just kind of working backwards. Yes, in theory, you could pull off of that control line and start down there on the eave, but we want to make sure the pattern's good without installing the whole slope. Make sure that the homeowner's happy with it. So, like, I think we like it. It looks good now, in our opinion. So I'll get with her and see if she wants to keep going with it. I think it looks good, but that's why he's doing it like that. So now he can come over to the right side of those shingles, and he's not reaching up under, but he's at least establishing the exposures, making sure all that looks good before he goes nailing off all the shingles. So just double checking to make sure it's good. They're an expensive shingle, and we don't want to have to, purchase any more than we've already had to. So that's kind of what's going on here. But and these shingles, the bottom edges of them are not perfectly square. So when you're trying to pull lines and make references, it can be a little bit difficult because they are rounded or curved. So you have to you need a square point or a square reference for you to consistently set your shingles to. Especially right here where there's not a lot of eave on that corner over there. If you were to start from the eave, you have kind of a reference point, but where you have a rake edge that just kind of goes down into a triangle, there's no true reference point in relation to the eave. So you have to kind of work that backwards. But that's what's going on there. Okay, come on, let's go. We're gonna go to the next house. We're done here. These guys are good. Tim has got them all squared away. It's good seeing you up there with the bags on. How'd it feel?
I'm gonna be sore for a few days.
Yeah. Last time I worked on the roof when we did that foam roof, it took me like 2 or 3 days. I almost couldn't move the next day. Did you get that invoice from Jaden?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna try to collect final?
Try.
You think it's gonna be an issue?
Mm-hmm.
I would just show her pictures. It looks a lot better.
Yeah.
So, but and I started looking at them pretty hard. Like some of those shadow lines are inconsistent.
Oh yeah.
Pretty bad.
This 2 single will be set the same, and the shadow will be this big and then that big.
Yeah. And what we did on that corner there, where that notch is, so they had they need a reference on every shingle on this.
Yeah.
But 5 inches, and just feathered it back in. It looked like it was gonna be good. So some of those newer guys or younger guys, they don't need to be fucking doing layout and shit like that on that.
Yeah.
Hopefully they got enough shingles.